Alright, welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone's having a great day. We are going to finally read my Lotus Elise turbo check engine light. I got a long time ago, I got sponsored by this thing called Top Don. This is a company that has given me a lot of awesome stuff, and I've sent them out and I put links and I've recommended them before. What they do, this is it reads the check engine light. So I'm going to use this today and read the check engine light that I got from the sponsored little check engine light reader. I actually have one that connects to my cell phone, which I would like to do and see if that works with the ECU on an OB2 scanner. It works with my cell phone. That'd be cool if I could link that up. I might do that on a later video, but we're gonna go ahead and get the Lotus Elise turboed and drive it around. I just want to drive it for fun. I can't stop driving it, it's so fun. I know I gotta fix the front end. I'm not one of those YouTubers that run through everything. Like there's some big famous YouTubers that will get a build and they'll build it in like, SEMA quality. I take like a year or two. I just take my time. I like to do the small details and take my time, AKA my MR2. I've been building this thing for like 15 years. I still build on it. I still do videos about it. So I like to do that and take my time with it. I'll do the same thing with the Lotus. The clam will eventually get fixed. Probably like a month or 2 or 3. I'll get around to it. I gotta remove it and then take it to the other one to the paint shop. And I did find out, I think that the paint color on the Lotus is Starlight, I think what it is, Star something. It's not Phantom Black, it's Star something. I gotta find out what it is. But it has some freckles of gold, and I'll show you. So I hope you guys enjoyed the last video that we had on the MR2 with all the stuff we've done. We're waiting on parts to come in to finish it up so that we can take it out and get some good photos. I cannot wait to get photos of this car. I'm doing a lot of work on it, so I'm really excited for that. E-brake's working, so that's great. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump in the Toyota. Let's get in the Celica and drive my Celica to go get the Lotus. So let's go ahead and we are in the Lotus. So I jumped over to get the Lotus. We're sitting at this cool little parking area. The car's warming up, as you can see. Actually, when the car warms up, it's kind of cool. It's cold right now, so the thermometer, it doesn't show what the temperature is, but once it warms up, it'll fully warm up. Idle's really good. Look how nice that idle is. But we do have a check engine light. So we're gonna go ahead and read that check engine light. Now, I couldn't find the OB2 sensor when I first, so I had to go and look online to find it. Let's go ahead and look on, well, I'll show you guys where it is. This is funny, this is where the OB2 sensor is. So here's my AEM boost gauge, or air to fuel ratio. And then right here, this is the OB2. So I have my OB2 scanner. Here's my OB2 scanner that I brought earlier, and I want to read, we're going to find out what that check engine light is for. So let me go ahead and plug this in and I'll see if I can get it going. I might have to turn the car off and just have it in the on position, but we'll go ahead and find out. So let me plug this. Okay, in the Lotus, as you guys can see, I've plugged the OB2 in. Right into there, and it's on. So let's see if we can hit OK, and it's going to enter the system, and we'll see if this works. A communication error. So, maybe this might work or might not work. So I think what I need to do is actually, on this, I think I need to open or turn the car off and just turn it into the on position. I think that's what I need to do. We'll see though. Yeah, see, communication error. Yeah, so let's try to do that. Let's turn the car off, and then we'll read it that way. So this Lotus has the push to start right there. That's not how you stop it. That's just how you start the engine. How you stop it is there's just the ignition switch, and you pull it back, and then you're out. That's how that'd be. You have to turn off the light button over there, otherwise it'll yell at you. So I turn the light off. So now we're just gonna put this key in here, and that's the on position. We're gonna turn the fan off. I don't want to use the battery that I have, and then now we're gonna go plug that scanner back in. Okay, so I did that and I plugged it in. Yeah, so there's just a communication error. That sucks. That means that maybe that the OB2, the scanner doesn't work for the Lotus computer. A good example is my Apexy has the same thing. So my PFC will not connect to this. It just doesn't work. That's why you get that communication error. So if the tool is connected, disconnected thing is on, verify the OB2 is compliant. So I just don't think the OB2 is compliant with it. That's really unfortunate. Interesting though, the, here watch. Now we'll go and put it back in neutral, put this in, and then start the car. It starts, but look, there's no check engine light, which is weird. But the, in addition, when this is plugged in, there's no idle. The car's on, but there's no idle, which is weird. So now if I plug this, unplug it, so if I unplug it, the check engine light comes back on, weird. But the RPMs go back on. So I don't know, maybe the computer just does not like it when this thing is plugged in. This one, I have another one. So this is a OB2 scanner, but if you're a Lotus owner and you own this and you got your kit from force fed, let me know. I don't know. The car runs healthy, there's no knock, it boosts fine, everything's fine. It just has a check engine light. And I know that if it has check engine light, when it goes past, I think 6,000 RPMs, the little red light turns on, which is telling it like it's in limp mode or whatever, even though the car runs completely healthy. You can even watch the air to fuel, it runs really healthy. So I don't know. I'll have to do some more research on this, but unfortunately, I don't know how to resolve this right now. So what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna go play with the toy. I'm gonna go drive it around, get a couple photos, and yeah, that's it. I'm having trouble not driving this car because it's so fun. My MR2 needs a little bit of work. This is definitely a replacement for the MR2, as in fun. Evo is great, has a lot of power, but it's not fun. Like, it is fun, but it's not as fun as these cars. This car is just such a fun little toy. I don't want to not drive it. Funny enough, it doesn't even have a radio, and I don't even care. There's no radio right here. The previous owner must have removed it. So I will do a how to install a radio. I actually found a really nice one that's red and black. It'll look good and it'll fit in there. So I'll do a how-to video on that. But I don't even have a radio, and I don't even mind at all. I don't mind not driving. I don't mind driving without a radio because this car is so fun. So it's at 173 degrees Fahrenheit. So let's go ahead and take it for a drive. This car is so quick. Well, that makes me feel a little bit better that I guess that the O2 the OB2 wouldn't read it, but what I want to do now is change the oil, change the plugs on this, which I've been saying I'm going to do that, and just look it over. I don't know about that check engine light with the tune from this. I don't even know if, so I think this is an Lotus ECU that's been reprogrammed by force fed and they have like trademark. It's trademarked, like you can't get into it. Their tuning system, it's patented, so I don't think they allow you to play with it at all. So I don't know. I know that they wouldn't sell you or give you your car back with a check engine light, but my OB2 sensor won't read it, and I don't know how to clear it. Now maybe if I unhook the fuse to the ECU, that might reset it. But I actually want to know what that code is, so that's kind of unfortunate. Other than that, this car is just a blast to drive. It is so fast. It's so I was reading online, it was saying, hey, would you rather have like a BOE or a VF supercharger, or would you rather have the turbo kit? And the turbo kit, they were saying, oh, it's better, it's nicer because you get so much more torque. Ooh, that's nice. Oh my gosh, the car has so much torque. I'm a turbo guy anyways. I like turbos versus superchargers. The power band on turbos feel much more, they don't feel that they're limited ever. It never really feels like they run out of power. That being said, this car has so much more torque. It's awesome. Okay, so here's the Lotus, looking beautiful. Can't wait to put that new front clam on there. I'm excited. I'm gonna have some issues, I guess, with the headlights, so we'll do that when it comes. This is pretty cool though. So this is what I was talking about. If you look in here, it's Starlight paint or something like that. You can see the freckles of, it's not phantom black where it's just solid black. You can see that there's little speckles in the paint, little gold flakes, I think is what it is. Which I like, actually looks pretty cool. My friend had his STI like this. My brother-in-law had his STI like this. Love these wheels actually, quite a bit. They just need to be cleaned. Has some Toyos on there. Look at these. I do want to get, I think I'm going to change the exhaust on this maybe, so I can get a center exit right here, down below. We'll see if I do that or not. you know, this is a nice exhaust. It's really quiet and it sounds good, so I don't want to lose too much of the quietness on the, I do like it loud, but not too loud. I did turn the car off, and you guys can see the doors open, so we'll close the door real quick. And then what you do is you come up over here, you do lefty-loosey, like that. Actually, it's righty-tighty, weird. No, righty-tighty, so righty-tighty, it'll pop open this back deck lid, and then I'm gonna have to use my forehead real quick. I need one of those, I don't know who sells it, but it's from one of the, I think it's Sector 11, Greg's Racing Parts. Again, I love Greg's Racing Parts, can't wait to work with them. But we'll go ahead and look in here and I'll show you guys. So here's the 2ZZ, it looks amazingly clean. Over to the left, you can see that black charge pipe, which is awesome. You can see it goes into this cool little intercooler. Interesting on both, those are flex couplers. So in case you get a lot of pressure, to allow it to flex a little bit, kind of interesting. It goes into that little intercooler, that side intercooler. It's really nice and tucked up over here. Now over there is getting to that mount. Man, that's a lot of work. They did a lot of work on this. That big intake, that's a big intake pipe over there. So that right there is pointing in the air, which goes down into the turbo. And you can't even really see the turbo from here. So you look at it and you're like, oh, those are just headers. This thing's not turbo. But the turbo is way down below. So this is how you can see it. It's a nice day, so I'll be able to show you guys. It's light outside. This right here is the turbo. Isn't that weird? It's like sidewind. It's very unique. What a cool build. That's the turbo. It's sideways. You guys see that? That's crazy. There's the oil that goes into it. It has an AccuSump on it, which I'll go ahead and show you guys in a second. This is a Von Hep exhaust. Really cool. The suspension on this thing is insane as well too. This is crazy. I mean, it has tow hooks, everything. It's just a total race build. This is the original owner just must have gone crazy with this. No expense spared. AccuSump. I love this. This is totally going in the garage. That's so cool. Lotify. I tried to get it here in Washington. It was taken over. Here's some interesting stuff. This is just stuff that came with the car. AccuSump right here. So AccuSump, that's in there. There's it goes into the oil. This is for that battery for our Braille, but I have my MR2 battery in here. And then it would sit over there, which I'll eventually do that really quick here soon, pretty soon. Yeah, so this is it, man. This is crazy. Like I was saying earlier, it would be nearly, can you guys see down there? It'd be like nearly impossible to work on this without removing the rear clam, which I don't really want to remove the rear clam, but I don't really need to know what needs to be worked on. The car has 7,000 miles on it now, 6,000. I guess what I can do is change the oil, change the spark plugs. I think the coolant's in pretty good. I don't really think I need to do anything with that. Other than that, I mean, I think the car's in great working condition. I don't have any issues. I just want to find out what that check engine light is. So here is the ECU that I was mentioning earlier. So right there, Sport, Lotus Sport ECU, and that's the computer for the whole car is right there. That's the whole brain. So whatever they did, it's on that. What the heck is this on and off? But let's try it. Maybe that turns it on. I have no idea. There's like 3 or 4 switches on here. Here, I'll go over them. So that's one of the switches that I have no idea what it does. Isn't that weird? Maybe that'll reset. Maybe it'll reset the fuse box. I don't know. Who knows? The next switch that's just bizarre is, and please, if you guys know, if you're a Lotus owner and you know, please tell me. So there's a switch right here that says on and off. I'm pretty sure that's not from factory. Then this is the unlock and lock window. This one I don't know, and then this one I don't know. So, and that one comes on, so I have no idea what that does. Who knows? I'm just really getting to learn the car. I did really want to read that check engine light, but maybe that just wiped it. Let's go ahead and put the key in real quick and see if that did anything. Oh, one more switch. What is that switch right there, guys? What is that switch on the dash? I don't know what that is. Okay, so in neutral, and then the car should start. Oh, so if it won't start, you have to grab this little key fob and hit the big button. It makes a beeping noise, and then it allows you to. So no, that didn't fix the check engine light. Oh well. I don't know what that does. So that's another switch I don't know. I don't think that's factory. I don't think that is factory. Maybe it is. I feel like that's that has electricity going into the ECU or something. I'm not sure. Crazy. 2Z sounds super healthy. Everything's really good on it. Let me go check the oil real quick. Okay, so oil's good. Everything's good on the car. It drives really well. It goes into boost very, very well. Everything's good on it. Pretty much exterior wise, it just needs the front end clam, which I have already. I just need to work on the front end clam to get it fixed. Yeah, I'm in love with this car. I just can't not drive this car. I'm just obsessed with it. I cannot drive it. I would think it might be cool to actually do, and comment down below if you guys think this is a good idea, do some red wheels. So black with red wheels. Do them more like a blood red. I think that might look cool. Have some blood accents on there. I could always just plasti dip the wheels, you know, spray can on these ones, or I could even have the OEM ones done. But I think I'm gonna eventually swap out these wheels and put the LSS wheels, or Lotus, yeah, LSS wheels, Lotus suspension wheels on this car that are currently on my MR2. But yeah, so unfortunately, I don't know what that check engine light is. If you can help me read that check engine light, please comment down below, or go to my Instagram and send me a message. My Instagram right here. I'll go on Lotus Talk, great resource for Lotuses, and I'll comment on there, hey, can someone help me read what this check engine light is? Again, I don't know. The OB2 didn't work. None of the switches worked. Unhooking the battery and hooking the battery didn't work. I haven't unhooked the ECU, so maybe I could try that real quick. Let's see if I can do that real quick. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that right now, but maybe I'll do that in the future. Comment down below, maybe that'll fix it. But I hope you guys enjoy this video. I always like getting the car out, just so you guys can see it. It's just so fun. Anything that has to deal with this content, you can see I just want to go drive the car, so I'm making content about just driving the car and having fun with it. I love it so much. Can't recommend one of these enough. The boosted one, unreal. Power's unreal. Second gear, you're gone. So it's fast. It's fun. Third gear, to lightning, going lightning fast. So make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.